This episode is brought to you by the Kirtland Partnership Committee. For 30 years, we've been dedicated to supporting, growing, and preserving the Kirtland National Security Complex. We work tirelessly to enhance military readiness, foster community partnerships, improve quality of life, and promote economic development right here in New Mexico. Join us in our mission to ensure that Kirtland remains a cornerstone of national security and a key provider of quality jobs and investment for all of Greater Albuquerque. Together, we can make a powerful impact. Kirtland Partnership Committee, proudly shaping the future of our national security for 30 years.
From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Wednesday, July 30th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. More than 100 people gathered Tuesday night at Haynes Park to honor Michael Lamont, a 14-year-old who was fatally shot on July 25th inside a University of New Mexico dorm. Lamont, a rising sophomore at Rancho High School, was remembered for his kindness, love of music, deep faith, and ability to bring joy to those around him. Friends recalled his loyalty, humor, and protective nature, with one saying he was, quote, just trying to play video games when the shooting occurred. 18-year-old John Fuentes has been arrested and charged with an open count of murder in Lamont's death. The vigil included prayers, heartfelt stories, and candlelight as family, friends, and community members, including Rio Rancho Mayor Greg Hall, expressed grief over a life tragically cut short. Mourners hugged and held on to one another under the fading evening sky. The Albuquerque Police Department released a video on Tuesday of a July 4th shooting in which 21-year-old Jerry Baldonado, a developmentally disabled man with autism, was shot 3 times after pointing an airsoft pellet gun at officers. Baldonado, who is now in critical but stable condition, is not expected to be jailed due to his mental health. Instead, APD is working with Adult Protective Services to get him proper care. Police say Baldonado called 911 claiming his brother had a gun, but when officers arrived, he emerged from the home smiling and pointing a realistic-looking toy gun at Officer Dominic Sanchez. Despite family members yelling that it was fake, officers did not hear them. Sanchez, fearing for his life, fired 3 shots after yelling for Baldonado to drop the weapon. This was the 9th police shooting by APD so far this year, 6 of which have been fatal. Police Chief Harold Medina says the incident reflects wider issues with mental health and public safety, and APD will work to ensure Baldonado is placed in a safer, more supportive environment. A group of Texas House Democrats traveled to Santa Fe on Tuesday to meet with New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham to seek support in their fight against a Republican-led redistricting push back home. As Texas lawmakers consider extreme measures, including leaving the state to deny a quorum, they're building alliances with leaders like California Governor Gavin Newsom. Texas Governor Greg Abbott added redistricting to a special session originally focused on disaster relief, sparking backlash from Democrats who argue the new congressional maps threaten fair representation. Lujan Grisham voiced her support, warning such tactics erode democracy and suggesting New Mexico Republicans could try a similar mid-decade redistricting, something she'd oppose. Mexico Republicans, however, dismissed the concerns as fear-mongering. Just months after New Mexico updated rules restricting how oil and gas wastewater known as produced water can be reused, a new group called the Water Access Treatment and Reuse Alliance is pushing to broaden those rules. They want to allow treated produced water to be discharged in 13 oil-rich counties, a move environmental groups strongly oppose. The state's current rule, finalized in May, bans discharge into waterways but allows reuse for specific non-oil field purposes. Environmental advocates argue science still doesn't support broader discharge and are seeking to dismiss the petition, especially since a related court appeal is still pending. The Water Quality Control Commission granted a hearing request for the new proposal, likely in October, but will first consider the motion to dismiss on August 12th. Supporters say the new push is backed by fresh post-pandemic research and a broader coalition, while critics claim it's just a repackaged effort by oil and gas interests that are facing limited disposal options. And the New Mexico Department of Education, or PED, is spending nearly $404,000 on consultants as it crafts a court-ordered remedial plan for underserved students in the wake of the Yazzie Martinez lawsuit. The Los Alamos National Labs Foundation and West Ed were selected in July to help develop the plan, which must be completed in November, following an April ruling that found the state still failing to meet its constitutional obligation to these students. Plaintiffs' attorneys say PED has shown a lack of accountability and progress in the 7 years since the 2018 ruling. They also cited frequent leadership turnover as another issue. They wanted the Legislative Education Study Committee to lead the plan instead, but the court denied that request. Despite the criticism, PED says it's working closely with the Legislative Education Study Committee and will host public meetings meetings across the state in August, starting in Farmington, Espanola, and Las Cruces on August 5th, with a virtual session on August 26th to gather input. The Leading News is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m., mostly sunny with a high near 93. As for this evening, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms does exist, mainly before midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 66. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the Leading News. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.